All right, welcome to this lesson is on finding the equation of a line parallel to another when you are given the equation of a line and then a point that you want your second line to go through. Okay, so the first thing we need to know is what's important about parallel lines. Well, parallel lines have equal slope. So the only reason we needed, it says given the line y equals negative 2x minus 4. The only reason we needed that equation was so we would know what our slope of this new line, okay, because what they're actually asking us is to find the line parallel to that passes through 2, negative 1, okay? So again, the only reason we needed that first equation is to steal the slope. Parallel lines have equal slope, okay? So looking at this equation, it's in slope-intercept form. We know that because y is all by itself on one side of the equation. And when it's in slope-intercept form, we know the slope is that number multiplied by our x. So this line had a slope of negative 2. Our new line is supposed to be parallel to that, okay? And parallel lines have the same slope. So our new line is going to have a slope, which is abbreviated m, hopefully we are familiar with that, and goes through the point. They want it to go through the point to negative 1. Now there are two different ways you can do this. You can use the point slope formula, or you can use slope intercept to find it. If you use point slope, remember that the point slope formula looks like this: y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. M is our slope, y1 and x1 are the point values for x and y, and y and x are just y and x. So we just substitute. We have y minus the y from our point was negative 1 equals m, our slope of negative 2, times x minus x1, the x from our point, which was 2. And then we just have to simplify that. Minus a negative here makes that a plus. So we have y plus 1 equals, on the right-hand side, I'm going to go ahead and distribute, and I get negative 2x plus 4. The only other thing I need to do to put this in slope-intercept form is to go ahead and get y by itself. I do that by subtracting 1 from both sides, and my final answer is that y equals negative 2x plus 3 is the equation for the line parallel to the one they gave me and passing through the point to negative 1. Okay? Now, if you totally understood that and that's what you're used to seeing, keep that. Okay? There is another way to find the equation of a line. Okay? It's by using the slope-intercept form. Okay? So if this is something you're familiar with, you can use this method. Okay, and we take our point, and we take our slope, and we plug them into that. So again, our slope was negative 2, so I'm going to put the negative 2 right here. The x from my point was 2. I don't know what b is. I know the y from my point was negative 1. And you can do it this way and find your b, and then write that down. Whichever you're more comfortable with works. So if this is totally confusing you, just close your ears while I finish. Okay, so notice I get b equals 3, so I have the equation with a y-intercept of 3 and a slope of negative 2, which would look like this: y equals negative 2x plus 3. I believe the book presents it in this first manner, so that's the way I'll do the rest of the problems. If you prefer the second way, you're welcome to do that way also. Okay, let's try this one. They are asking us, given the line y equals 1/2 x plus 1, find the line parallel to it and passing through the point 0, 5. So important here, it again says parallel. So again, the only reason we needed that first equation was so we could find out what the slope of our new line would be. Now, parallel lines have the same slope. This one had a slope of 1/2, so our new line will have a slope of 1/2 also. Okay, so our slope is 1/2, and they have requested that it passed through the point 0, 5. We're going to do this using point slope form. So again, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1 is what we're going to use. And we just substitute our parts that we have. So y minus the y from our point was 5 equals m, our slope of 1/2, times x minus x1, the x from our point was 0. As we try to simplify, we get y minus 5 equals 1/2 x minus 0, but there's really no point in putting the minus 0 in the end. And our last step is to add 5 to both sides to get y by itself. And we're left with y equals 1/2 x plus 5, and there you have it. Okay, so this has shown you how to, when they give you the equation of a line, how you would find a line parallel to it passing through a specific point. Parallel lines have these same slopes, so just keep the slope that was on the original line, ignore everything else in this equation, just take the slope and use the point you're given and find the equation for the line.